What's going on, YouTube? We are back at it again, man. It's kind of late. It's kind of late, but you know what? Nevertheless, man, we're gonna get into it tonight. Man, the reason why I'm even doing this, I was gonna do a live stream of Madden 22 to wrap it up the last time, but this is more important. The information that we got today was crazy that the devs dropped. And I got somebody that's gonna help me discuss it with you all. He been waiting for it all day. So I'm gonna bring up my brother, my labbing partner, Alshine 1989. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Man,
Long time coming. Long
oh
time
my
coming.
god, bro. Man, and Tough, what's good with you, man? Thank you for jumping in, man. Like I said, we're not gonna be long tonight. We're gonna try to keep it under 30 minutes, but Alshine. Do you know what we just read today, bro?
Bro, I'm even surprised EA doing it this year, man. I ain't gonna lie. EA just they surprising me this year, man. Real talk, man.
Man, it's wild, man, to think that they really switched the flip. I mean, really switched the script up. Like seriously. Like it's wild. It's wild, man. Man, let's go ahead and get into these topics, bro. let's because I know you're ready to go in. I'm ready to go in too a little bit, but I think you're more ready than I am. Let's see. All right, the gameplay, right? Let's talk about the gameplay. And Joe said, "What's up? What's good, Joe, my brother? We got
Hey,
to get
what up,
into it.
Joe?
The gameplay, the same as the beta, but better. But better.
That shit made me want to cry, man. Like real talk, man. That's beautiful, man. That's
let me
beautiful, man.
let me share this screen real quick. All right, so and you see the people, they left the notes, man. The people left the feedback, right? It said the number one feedback topic we received. Rest assured, Madden community, our vision of game balance is consistent with yours, and the gameplay you experience in the closed beta is what you will be playing on launch day. Boy, they said they have polished. They said they polished Alshine.
I
And
was
fix
at work
bugs.
today. I was at work today, no lie. When I saw this notification, I literally told my boss I had to go to the bathroom, and I broke down crying because it was so beautiful, man. I was in the bathroom for about 10 minutes just crying, man, because it's so beautiful, man. Like, you hear me, man? It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's
What's
beautiful.
good, Tough? What's good, Tough? Appreciate you for dropping through in the chat, bro. It's important. Man, this was my biggest thing for me, is that I wanted to see them keep their backbone. And what I mean by that is it would have made no sense to experience what we got to experience during the beta, and they completely flipped the script. They change it. They cave in, and I'm so glad, man, that they did not cave in. Shout out to Ron. Ron is definitely in the chat right about now. Shout out to Joe. Joe said he can't wait. I wonder
Joe, the best barbecue cooker in the world. Yes, let's go.
Joe said he wondered what the new meta gonna be. We're gonna get into that, Joe. I promise you we're gonna get into that. But to see EA and the devs, man, Clint, man, salute to Clint, man, because
yes,
Clint take a lot of heat, and it comes with the territory.
Yes,
I know he took a lot of heat on 22, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
It's all about how you can rebound. All about how you can rebound. Okay, you had a bad. Okay, 22 was bad. It was awful. Okay, but what you gonna do with it though? How you gonna come back the next year? And to see them come back in this way, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So I'm so glad that they stuck to the script, Man, they stuck to the script. You got anything you want to kind of share into that, bro, or you good?
It just, and I just want to explain this to people that thinking, why are we so excited? Why we so hyped about this? Because y'all got to understand, man. We've been playing Madden for a long time, and Madden didn't really get this bad until a Gamer Channel helped me out. The PS3 days, maybe that's when it started going downhill. Maybe PS3.
I say Madden 25. For in my
Yeah.
opinion, Madden 25 on PS3 was probably the last
Okay.
game after
Okay.
a good game, decent game. And then when they switched to the P4, I'll be completely honest with you, I never liked the PS4 Maddens. I just played it because it
Yeah.
was the only football, but PS4 Maddens was trash to me, bro. The
Yeah.
only good one, the only semi-good one was a little bit of 17 and a little bit of 20.
Yeah.
But the PS4 Maddens were never good to me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
So
it wasn't.
that's why we so hyped about this, because now we're gonna get into it, but it's a different game, man. It's a different feel. It's like now you're doing what they actually do on Sundays and Thursday and Monday nights. Like it's crazy now,
Yeah, for sure. And Joe kind of shared some good things with the passing of Coach Madden that had to lock in this year, especially with 2K Whisper. I completely agree, Joe.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you on that. I'm a little behind on the chat, guys. So if you do, Ron posted a good comment. Madden 18 was good. You know what? Madden 18 was good. Zones played pretty good in that one. I forgot about 18 because 18 had low key had physics in it as well, and they had a tackle.
Oh
balance.
yeah.
It wasn't that bad. 18 wasn't bad. All right, so let's move on to the next. Now, Al, this might not be big to some people. How you feel about they making an emphasis right here to bring refs back in the match? How you feel about that? It's not gonna happen this year.
I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of upset about it because I want to see the two biggest thing with Madden. Hold on, before I say this, I'm glad that Madden stepped up. Madden has stepped up big time this year. They doing everything right as far as football physics and football engines and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But for me, I want to get that feel like I'm watching, like an NFL game on TV too. Like I want to see the referees. I want to see the chain game. Mm-hmm. I want to see a halftime show. So even though they stepped up in the big time this year, they still lacking in presentation. So I'm kind of disappointed by that. But by them beefing up the defense and the pass rush and stuff, it don't make up for it. But it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully we can get them back in 24. So I'm willing to wait another year to get them back because the gameplay this year just is so remarkable. So I'm willing to wait that year to get them back on the field.
I kind of want to piggyback on that. I'm okay with the refs not being in the game right now, right? My thing is get your gameplay right.
Yeah.
Get your gameplay right? When you look at like NBA 2K, the gameplay. 2K take its criticism, of course, all games do.
Yeah.
But you want your gameplay right. Like, get your gameplay right, and then you can add the immersive features in the game. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not. I do want to see it in the game, but it's not a pressing need for me. I want the gameplay right because the gameplay is what's gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Without good gameplay, you're gonna put the game down in about a month or two.
Yeah.
It's cool to see the rest, but if the gameplay trash, it don't matter.
Yeah.
So at some point, it'll be cool, but it's not pressing me right now. That's not what I think about.
Yeah.
What I think about is I want this game to play right, and then we can add the get the presentation right. Then we can get the refs on the field. Because if we're being honest, it looks like they're not starting from scratch, but they're trying to build like a solid foundation. So for me, in my opinion, I want the gameplay right, and it looks like the gameplay is right. And Ron said, "Bump them rails." LOL. Shout out to Brandon in the chat. Brandon said, "Facts. I totally agree." Joe just chimed in and said, "This might be one of the better Maddens. Usually in the third year of a new system, they hit the groove." Yep, that, you know what, Joe? That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. In regards to that, let's see what we got next. All right, how you feel about this one? Now, you seen it? I know you're in the online space. You'll see cats that'll come out in nickel 3-3-5 and put all DBs in the game, and then they'll audible down and have their linebackers, not that linebackers, but have all DBs in as linebackers. So, how do you feel about EA addressing that?
Beautiful move. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. They needed that. Now, it was a big crowd on Twitter today because people got mad about it. But at the end of the day, they're just making you play football. They're just making you pick and choose now. Now you got to strategize on what you want to do. Maybe on third down, sub your DBs in. And maybe on first and second, keep your linebackers in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't have the best of both worlds now. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to play. Now you got to play actual football. Now you got to think in order for the win. Now, you know. So I like it. Me personally, I like the move.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. And shout out to BRG. We doing good, bro. We just chopping it up about Madden 23, man. It's less than 2 weeks away. Actually, but I like the move, man. I think it's a good move. And I think it's going to help down with some of the cheesiness. That's what it seems like they're trying to do. I mean, look, it's a video game, bro. At the end of the day, it's always going to be some cheese in the game. I mean, it's just the way it is, bro.
Yeah.
But I think this kind of helps out a little bit. And Joe makes a really good point. This is a realistic move. You can't have DB stopping runs at the second level. I agree. I mean, I've seen some cats have like 180-pound DBs in, and I'm just like, bro, come on. Bro, come on. But I get it. I get why cats were doing it because of the animation. Linebackers don't jump. But at the same time, if somebody's going to put a DB in the game, you got to penalize them. And so I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that they're doing this. So yeah, this is a good move. This is a good move. And the people that's complaining about it, man, come on, bro. Come on, really?
You talking about them so-called Madden pros?
Man, I ain't gonna call them out. I ain't gonna call them out, but I seen one cat that's a big YouTuber that really be like, hey, this is a good move. And then the rest of the so-called pros, I ain't even gonna do that. The people that are high in the influence social media game of Madden, they were complaining about it basically. BRG says, I have faith in Madden 23 to be a better game. It for all indications, reading this blog and what we're experiencing in the beta, you're gonna enjoy this one, BRG. That's for sure. That's for sure. And we're gonna move on to the next topic. Now people have to strategize. What's it called? Strategize? Yeah, strategize. I can barely say that when to put linebackers, like Al said. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree, brother. So let's move on. Now, Al, you'll probably chime in on this one. Is Gun Bunch dead? Based off, and I'll explain why. And then you can chime in, right? So they removed the ability to hot route tight ends to pass block with a 2-point stance. So wide receiver stance rather. So what people were doing in bunch to get max protection, because sometimes the linebacker, but the running back wouldn't really block too well to go max protect. They'll hot route their tight end to block, and that will basically stop the screaming from coming off that edge. So now, I'm not saying they're trying to kill bunch, but they definitely trying to make you run some different concepts. How you feel about that, bro?
I mean, it's football. You know, I'm a big football fan. I'm a very defensive person, and you can still make plays out of bunch. You just can't do all the cheesy stuff like you used to. Now you got to think. Now you got to strategize. Now you got to do different route combination. Now you got to really think. And you only got what like I think this year you only got what 2 to 3.5 seconds to get rid of the ball now with the pass rush.
Yeah.
And it probably less than that if you seen heat. You know, you blitz.
Yeah.
So now you got to really think. So I don't think it's dead. I think that, you know, you just got to think more. You just got to think more than what you used to thinking. And I think a lot of you look at a lot of people that play on the tournaments and play in the MCS. A lot of them use a bunch, and that was their bread and butter, and you didn't really have to do nothing. Now you gotta play football. Now you gotta really think. Now you gotta figure out, well, damn, I can't run this no more. So how I'm supposed to beat them? Now they took your bread and butter away. Now you gotta play. You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. I'm gonna chime in, but I'm gonna read Brandon's comment. I remember that they took out the O-line jump in Madden 23. The O-line jump in Madden 23. If you do not, you get a flag. Brandon, what do you mean about that?
Check out the O-line.
Maybe I'm reading that wrong.
I think false starts. Is that what he's talking about?
False starts?
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I think, but also you might want to say this because they didn't put this, but they did take nano detection out of the game. They did take that out of the game.
I was just talking about. I was just talking to Ron about that earlier. Oh, that's a very good point, Ron. Ron said when the tight end blocks, it's an illegal formation, so that's why they removed it. He thinks. I never thought about that. That.
Yeah. Come to think about it, it is. Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay. Brandon said that's what he meant. Okay. Yeah. The thing about bunch for me, like I think the good players, like your pro players, they're still going to be able to eat off of that. But I think it's just for the average person that was just running it for the hell of it, to run verticals and some mesh points and things like that. I just don't think it's going to be as effective. But I don't think it's going to be the meta. I just think the players that know how to run it, they're going to run it. And I don't think everybody's going to run it. That's how I feel. I don't think it's dead, but I think it may be defended better, which is a good thing, which it should. Like I never understood. To me, like honestly, I don't run bunch. Like it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not knocking it, but I never had a problem with stopping it. To be honest with you, like I don't know. I mean, again, I play Rays. I don't play Mutt. Maybe it's different on Mutt. Maybe it's a different concept of what they run. But people, I mean, how I stop it, I just take the slot corner and I just take your reads away. I just play slot. If somebody, run bunch, I'm playing the slot corner. So that's how I defend it. But I don't. It's just I don't know. And I think what they did was they adjusted the corner route and bunch formation. Basically, I guess there was some glitching going on. How you can have like those different audibles, and so they're just going to make all corner routes are going to be the same corner routes now. And then they also made improvements to man-to-man coverage, pre-snap alignment, and I think that's what really was the big issue is that it didn't allow. When you take a look at Madden's had trouble defending bunch because of the alignment wasn't right. The alignment. If you can't get like any coach will tell you this when you're playing football. If you can't get lined up, you have no way of stopping anything. So to me, that was one of the biggest issues as well, as like the alignment was wrong on it. And let's take a look at some more comments. So Joe says, I like the direction that they're going in. They want players to be original and not copy YouTube all the time. I completely agree with you. Agree with you, Joe. Completely agree with you. Ron said Bunch was only good for those rollouts. with Katanes being on point now, they have to sit in the pocket and take that pressure. Yep. Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
one meta play was PA boot out of Bunch. I think it was Gun Bunch tight end actually. A lot of people were bombing that play. They'll slide protect. They either slide protect or double team the edge rusher and roll out and wait for the bomb to get over the top of the coverage. Brandon said the blocking is not good in 22. Sometimes when you block, you just fall. Yeah, the blocking wasn't as good as it needed to be. Hopefully, I believe it's addressed in 23. It may not be the best, but I believe it's a little bit better than when it was in 22. And Ron said blitz all bunch formation. Yeah, I completely agree. My thing this year, and we're going to get back on track. I know we kind of got off subject. My thing this year is like, look, it ain't no need for you to sit in zone all day. Yes, you can play zone. Zone is good. The coverage works. But if I know this game is going to be defense, top reliant defense heavy, right? Well, I'm coming at you, bro. Like, can you make the hot read? And if you can't, you getting sacked. So that's my thing this year. Let's get into it. All right. So did you have an issue with too many fumbles in the beta? Whether it was strips or hit sticks, just chime in on that, bro.
I mean, personally, I didn't really, when I was playing, I mean, I was causing a lot of fumbles, but at the same time, I mean, you can't, if you the type of player that like to juke and do spin moves and stuff like that, you got to get penalized some way or how. You just can't do spins and jukes and not expect to fumble if somebody laying a hit stick up on you. So I felt like they shouldn't really have touched that because a lot of them players in the betas was like trying to do jukes and hurdles and spins and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think that they should have touched it because I think a player should get penalized. You're not going to play with conservative on. But, they did what they felt like they had to do. I don't like that. I don't like that move right there. But,
Yeah. I'm going to read Joe's comment. He's got a couple comments. People don't want to shame no more. They want quick meta gimmicks on sports on YouTube. I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah.
Because you could tell when you're playing a head-to-head game and somebody's just looking for bombs, man, all game. They ain't even running offense, bro. They're just looking for bombs. And then he said it was an average of 3 fumbles per game on the beta. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. Just because I love to strip the ball, I was probably getting about 2 to 3 fumbles a game. But and I hope the devs, I hope they really didn't cater in. The reason why people was, in my opinion, I can't speak for everybody else, but I could speak on who I played in the beta, and I got footage of it too. The people that I played in the beta, man, when the 2-man, when the sequences came up for the tackle battles, bro, they were trying to press X when 3 people was around them. They were trying to break the tackle with 3 people around them. So you know what I did?
Exactly.
I pressed R1 and I stripped the ball.
Exactly.
That's what I did.
Like you can't. Like, come on now. Come on now. If you that dumb enough to try to press X to try to mash through a tackle, or you keep spinning and you deserve to get hit stick. You deserve to get knocked on your ass and the ball to come out. You deserve it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you do. You do.
I agree. And as far as the quarterbacks, now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know if I really like this now. Now look, tune into significantly reduce fumble chances on quarterback hits inside the pocket. Now I don't really know if I like that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you because at the end of the day, like I know you got to have it balanced, but if a person is holding on to the ball 5 seconds and I'm coming at him full speed and he still got the ball, he ain't throwing it away, and I'm tapping that R1 button to get that strip sack animation. I'm not saying I should get rewarded for the strip sack animation all the time, but that quarterback, like a Brian Burns, like a what's my man from the Reds, the Commanders, what's the big defensive end?
What Hollywood at? Chase, yeah,
Chase. I mean, dudes like that, bro. I'm probably missing one. The Bosa brothers. What? I mean, these are some of the Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Aaron Donald. These dudes go for the ball, man. So like, I'm like,
especially when you coming from the blind side, like that's the automatic fumble. That's an automatic fumble.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, seriously. Now I get it. It has to be tuned. So like, you know, but I know because I put a post up there on Twitter one day and people were complaining. It was like, man, they fumble too much. I'm like, bro, that's because you're holding on to the ball and you're trying to break tackles when you shouldn't be. Point blank, period. All right. So we're going to get off that one because I can go in on that. You know, I love user strips. And Joe said, sounds like aggressive catching may be back. What you think? Now, Joe, we're going to try to get to that one too because I seen the comment where they said if you have a taller receiver, then that rating is right. You may be able to go up and get the ball, which I feel like is realistic. A 6'5" wide receiver going against a 5'9" DB like that, as long as that 6'5" wide receiver ratings is good and he can catch and he can get the spectacular catch animation, catching traffic. I'm like, I don't really have a problem with that. Like I don't have a problem with that. Brandon said, I never got to play the beta, so I'm kind of going in blind. Well, listen, man. The thing that I can tell you is if you play 22, don't do anything that you did on 22. When it comes to rollouts, don't try to do it. This is a brand new game for everybody. Even though I played the beta, come 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna, try to remember all my muscle memory of what I played, but it's gonna be a new experience for everybody. So it's actually good that you're going in blind because you just need to hit the practice mode and you'll be able to adjust. You'll be able to adjust, and we'll have content on the channel to help people as well. But yeah, it's probably a good thing that you're going in blind, honestly. And Ron said, I'm going to make sure I have strip specialists on my DN. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. And go ahead.
Hey, Ron. I tell you what, you better not be cheating us on the abilities this year when we start our league. I know that much. You better not cheat us on our abilities. I know that much.
Facts. And Brandon said, I like how they add the wide receiver. Yes, it's a good thing, man. The thing is, man, it's crazy because they track the ball, and the ball tracking actually matters. Like when they play the ball, if they're not looking back at the ball, they won't play it. Like it's realistic, man. That's what I loved about the beta. All right, so let's move on. Now, Al, I know you about to go in on this one, my brother. Woo!
Yeah.
27 new hit stick animations.
Yeah.
People actually said it was not enough hit stick variety. All right, go in.
I don't need no goddamn hit stick variety. Give me one good shot, I'm making your ass fumble. That's how I feel, man. I am the king of hit sticks, man. Y'all look at my videos and stuff, all y'all see is hit stick. I like it. I love it. I'm glad they come up. I don't like that they reduced the fumbles though, but I do like the hit sticks, and I do like the they got the new the rag animation, like you could just hit stick somebody violently, like just make them look like a little kid on the field.
Physics. Yep, the physics are in the game.
Yeah. So
it's they hit everything, man. They call it hit everything with the physics, man. If 27 though, bro, 27.
Yeah. And I do hope that they have this animation in the game when they say 27. When it's very rare when people do it, but I didn't see some linebackers in the NFL. They're like, if a player running, they'll pull them by their jersey and pull them back and just lay them out. I hope they got that type of animation in the game with the physics and stuff.
I do too. Joe said the lab session will be serious on opening day. Man, listen, I'll be honest with you. That first day, I might not even play a game, bro. I might just be like, I know what playbook I'm running, but I just want to get a feel of how my defenses and how my offense would work against certain coverages. I might play a couple, but I definitely want to see how, you know, I can maneuver with the skill-based passing. But yeah, the lab session is gonna be crazy, bro.
Yes.
Crazy the first day,
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be insane. And Ron said, I love people that hit stick because I'm going to juke the hell out you. Okay. It's like, look, Madden 23 is all about risk and reward.
Yeah.
It's gonna be risk reward. That's
It
how
is.
I like to put it. Risk and reward. You
Yeah.
go for the hit stick, you might land it. You might get some fumbles. You miss, you might give up a big play, a big
And
run.
I live by that.
Yeah.
I don't mind losing. I don't care about losing.
Yeah.
Let me lose because I lost myself, not on no bull.
Yeah.
And I think Madden would be a very balanced game where the game won't cheat you. It'll be all user. You lose, you lose. You win, you win.
Yep. For sure. Ron said, you know what I'm running. That we do. All right. So we're getting ready to wrap up. How you feeling about the skill-based passing, man? Are you gonna do classic or are you gonna try out skill-based?
That's not my cup of tea. That's on you. I'm not gonna mess with it this year. I'm
So
not
you're gonna run
messing with it.
classic?
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna run
if
classic. I'm not messing
now
with it.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I know you like to throw the ball. What if you start noticing that my passes are getting picked off using the classic settings? Would you make an adjustment and try to learn the skill-based passing? If someone told you, hey Al, like, look, classic is okay, but your passes have more of a chance of getting knocked down. If you really master that skill-based passing in certain situations, you can really put the ball where the defense can't defend it. If you start noticing, like, dang, my pass is getting knocked down, I can't really put the ball like where I want to, would you make an adjustment? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I live and die by my classic because me personally, I don't play Madden like that to throw long bombs and to throw the fade routes and stuff. Because you seen how I play. All my stuff is quick. All my stuff, especially with the blitzes and stuff. I throw short passes and sometimes I throw a long ball, just depending on the situation. But
yeah,
I really don't need to use it because all my passes be under 10 yards, so I really don't need it. You know, compared to y'all need it, but I don't throw the ball that far for to use it. You know.
Now I'm gonna read some comments, and then I'm gonna chime in a little bit. Joseph Facts, I'll make it even playing for so the best. Yep, exactly. We agree. Stick skills matter. You know. Ron says, Joe, nah, he's not in the league. We try to get him in, but I think his schedule just don't match up. And Joe says the passing mechanic gives the subpar QB a chance to be good. That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because it's skill based, you know?
Yeah.
And Brandon said they did Jamar Chase. Oh, yeah, I completely agree. He definitely should have been in the top 10
you're
over.
Right. You right. I got the Bengals this year, so you're right. I know, man.
Yeah.
I feel your pain, man.
That's a fact. Brandon. He should have definitely been over the top 10, in my opinion. Definitely been in the top 10. All right, so let me chime back on skill-based passing, right? Now, for me, this is what made me use skill-based passing. When I first booted up the game in a beta, I picked my Carolina Panthers, playing with Sam Darnold, and I could not make throws with him like I wanted to. I could not make the throws. Like the throws I was making in Madden 22, I couldn't make it, right? This was an eye opener for me. So I like to do short, intermediate, and deep if it's there. You know, I can hit you at all three levels, right? So I started playing around with the skill-based passing, the mechanic, and I fell in love with it, man. I'll be honest with you. I fell in love with it because if you're gonna blitz me this year, if I see the right man-to-man coverage and I got that wide receiver advantage with that height, I'm gonna back shoulder fade you, and I'm gonna get you up out of that tight press defense. But let me just kind of chime back in. Like, for me, I was able to make throws with Sam Darnold when I started using skill-based passing. And I mean, putting them on the money. I wish, man, I ain't gonna do it.
I could bounce for it. He was.
I got
was.
footage. I got footage, but I know I can't show it. Man, listen. It was unreal. It was unreal the throws that I could make. And I only could make them. And I'm talking about I'm talking about throwing the ball on, I got man-to-man coverage, right? I'm doing corner routes because I did kind of slide protect my line and things such as that. You're going to have to do that this year, or else you really won't have no time. But I was able to put the ball like in the back corner of the end zone. Basically, the defense could not defend it. So for me, I'm going to use that thing, man. I'm going to use it. I'm going to try to, my goal is to master it, like seriously. I fell in love with it, and it's to each his own. It might not work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we all different, but for me, like I like it. And I definitely want to master it. And let's see, we're gonna move on. And actually, that's it. That's all our topics for tonight, man. If anybody has any questions, just drop them below in the comment section, and we'll try to answer them. Let's see. Joe said, now that the Panthers got Mayfield, oh yeah, it's on the pop with Carolina. I wish I would have got them in my franchise, man. But I got the Falcons. I ain't complaining. I got something to work with the Falcons. We got something to work with, but God, man, the Panthers are loaded, man. The only thing that I needed to, if I would have got them to address with them, would be the linebackers. Everything else is perfect. The D line is nasty, ferocious. The linebackers just need some tweaking. Secondary is on point. Chin, J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, C.J. Henderson. I mean, they're all pushing like 93 plus speed. Yeah. Even Jeremy Chin is back there with 93 speed. So yeah, but we'll play with them in regs. You know what I'm saying? We'll run some regs and we'll play with them. And Joe was like, yeah, we got to stay in the pocket this year. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. I mean, my closing argument, man, like they dropped this news today. I'm excited. I can't wait, man. I really can't wait. And Joe says, he got Joe chimed in again. He said, do we need linebackers to jump this year or just the lurker? So, and Al, maybe you can kind of just chime in just a little bit as well. To me, I thought when we was getting those jumps with linebackers, it was mainly lurker too. It was mainly lurker, but also was it the jumping ability, like the jump rating for the linebacker? I believe both of those. I believe both of those played a factor, or was it? That's not it.
No, it was lurker. You had lurker. You could make animations just like DBs can and stuff like that. The jumping don't matter because, like I said, even if you in good position, even if you in the facility of the ball, you still can't really jump that high. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Lurker, you will really need it for a linebacker to try to get the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That makes sense. So yeah, so Joe, I hope you got that one, brother. It's about having a lurker, and I know for me, I got my Falcons, got them Falcons in the CFM. So I'm gonna try to see if we can build up Deion Jones, get that lurker put back up on it because I believe he used to have it before his ratings started going downhill. And Joe said, I know my linebackers in New York wasn't jumping. Yeah, man. Having that lurker is a change. I think I know Warner has it for San Francisco, right? And my man from the Vikings, I believe it's Hendricks.
Yeah, Kendricks got it.
Yeah, Kendricks. I'm sorry, Kendricks. Yeah, Kendricks got it. Yeah, so those are. I don't know who else has it. It might be a few more that have it.
And the dude, the linebacker off of Tampa, I think is David.
Devontae
or something like that.
Yep, David. Yep. Mm-hmm. He has it. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is all we got. We just wanted to come to you tonight, man, and this was just exciting to hear. We're 2 weeks away, man. 2 freaking weeks. Just think about it, like what? 2 weeks from now, man, it's gonna be on and popping, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on and popping. And guys, also if you're in the chat, don't forget we are giving away Madden 23. We're doing 4 copies, 2 next gen Xbox Series S and X. Those will be combined actually. So whatever system that you have, you get those. And no, it will not be the All Madden edition. It will be the standard edition. The standard edition. We're also gonna do 2 PS5. So you got a chance. The only thing that you have to do is actually you can comment below in this video if you're watching this on replay or if you're watching on live. Just comment Madden 23 giveaway, and that will put you in, and we'll get you set for August 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we'll do the live giveaway. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as well, so you can be notified when we go live with that, because you don't want to miss it. Again, we're giving away 4 copies. So Al, Sean, my brother, do you got anything else, fam?
No, man, just everybody have a good night, man. You know, and y'all get ready. It's rumored that the EA, the 10-hour trial might come out next week, so keep an eye on it. It's not confirmed, but that's the rumor going around that it might be out next week, the 10-hour trial.
Now that would be a good thing, because your boy's itching to get on these sticks. I don't even want to touch 22. I know I put it back on my PS5, but I don't see myself playing that no more. To be completely honest with you, we got some more comments. Before we get off. Bobby Wagner. He said Bobby Wagner. Yep. Brandon, you for Xbox. Okay, so just comment in the comment section after this video is over with. You can just comment below, and that'll get you in there. Yes, I said Xbox. Xbox. Let me clarify this. The next gen Xbox. So that would mean Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. Am I saying that right? I think I am saying that right. I don't have an Xbox. Yeah. But yeah, those are the next gen systems. So yep, Joe, I want to see those playbooks as well. Guys, I appreciate it. Tough, you already in, my brother. We got you covered. So guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is your boy Gaming Champ and Alshon, man. We are locking in for Madden 23. We'll see you on the field. Peace and God bless.